and took heed unto these idols. They wanted to do their own thing. Rebellion. He was rebellion.
Rebellion.
Rebellion. That's Haitian for rebellion.
Oh shit.
Come on, weren't Nimrod's Noah's what is it, great grandson? Yeah. Come on, man. Of course he knew about Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Yeah, he did.
How could he not know?
He did.
Noah lived a long time, you know.
But that's what he said in the story. He said he wanted to exalt himself above the Lord. So he wanted to hold the Lord to when he comes.
Of course. So are the heathens gonna, when you look into their cultures, are they gonna have certain things that are gonna be similar? Are they gonna have certain stories like the flood story? Of course they're gonna know. Why wouldn't they know about the flood? Everyone was there. Look, everyone came from the same group of people. Of course they knew. It went word to mouth. Come on. Nimrod knew about the story of the flood. He was like, look at the generation. He was like 4 generations on, man. How did he not know? But the pure story was given to Moses because they started with coming. That's why they said, oh, the Bible came from Egypt. No, man. The Egyptians knew about the flood, dummy. They come from Mizraim. He was there, man. Or his father would have willed them.
Daniel 1, verse 20. And in all matters of wisdom and understanding, where the king inquired.
Hey, someone get me Psalm 23. I just want to read that in the spirit. Thou prepares the table before me. Hey, because brothers are getting fed in the presence of our enemies. Yahweh Hashem Yeshua is powerful.
But the king inquired of them. He found them 10 times better than all the magicians and astrologers that were in all his realm.
Nebuchadnezzar, it's basically like the brothers going into, but these nations, they see what the men of the Lord do, man, and they basically look up to it, alright? So it's obvious that the brothers are keeping the Sabbath and certain things in the ancient world, they're going to reflect certain things.
So what my point is, they was keeping it. In the beginning they was. Noah kept the Sabbath. Ham, Shem and Japheth kept the Sabbath. They was keeping it. You know, because they grew up in a family where they kept it. And it's like going off. You know? Go on. Because you have to remember the history is that they was a small group of people. They knew certain things. It's not like they were just born, they didn't know. They knew certain things that no one knew, but they went off. That's why they knew about what Allah Shaddai, Allah Shaddai. They knew about the terrible human-like power. How did they know? Come on, they knew because it was passed down.
Psalm 23. The Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is my shepherd. I shall not want.
Yeah, go on.
He maketh me to lie down in green pastures.
We're in the green pastures right now. All this edification we're bringing out. This is the green pastures. Go on, read on.
He leadeth me beside the still waters.
Yeah.
He restoreth my soul.
That's what the Lord's doing right now. We're bringing out this edification. Read on.
He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake.
For his name's sake, Nate. For his name's sake, Nate. Go on.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
We were just speaking that. More manifold demons trying to drag you into being black again. You know? Trying to bring black back. Go on.
He said, I will fear no evil. Thou art wicked. Thy rod and thy staff, they come.
Keep going.
Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemy.
That's what's happening right now. And there's our enemy over there. Our enemies are all around us, man. And the Lord's preparing a table, brothers are eating. Spiritual. That's a bit, the Lord promised he would do that. Right here in the midst of our enemies, we're eating all this food, man. A banquet.
Thou anointest my head with oil.
The oil is this knowledge, man. Go on.
My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Yahweh forever.
Lord will the elect. I just wanted to bring that out. This demon, he ain't stopping nothing though, is he? He ain't stopping nothing. Even him being here. But even if he was here, he can't stop the edification. We're actually using him to bring out more edification. Look at that. We're being fed, man. Go on, carry on. You can't do nothing to stop the truth. Oh, who was reading? You go. This is about the Holy Scriptures, the Bible. Yeah, you believe in the Bible? Yeah, oh, you have?
Not only Bible.
Okay, you believe in the Bible? Okay, so you believe in the Bible?
Of course, it's a book of God.
Okay, beautiful.
But you should believe in the Testament that's written down by him. Because there are 14 to 13 testaments of the Bible, right? Not more.
What?
How many testaments of the Bible are there?
What do you mean, a covenant? There's only 2 covenants.
2 covenants. How many popes have written down of the Bible?
What pope are you talking about?
Each pope comes and writes his own testament of the Bible.
Where's that written? Can you tell me where it is?
I don't know. Probably if you read it.
Which testament was written by?
I've read 4 Bibles from 3 different testaments, and they've got
Wait, what Bible are you talking about?
The Bible.
I don't know what you're talking about, my man. Which pope? Which Bible was written by a pope? What's your name?
Exactly about that. I have so much information.
What we're dealing right now is the King James Version. Going back to the manuscript, I don't know about them pope, but you believe in the Bible. She looks good, bro.
I believe it.
You believe in it? Yeah. What's your nationality? You're a Kurd. Okay. Well, you know what the scriptures speak about the Israelites, right? They're the God's chosen people, right?
Okay.
You believe that?
I believe that we're all God's chosen people.
That's not what the scriptures say.
But the script is just a book.
Okay, goodbye. Let's carry on.
No, I believe
Hey,
what God says, 'cause
the scriptures try the spirits, man. You've been tried, man. You ain't right.
So what's that picture about?
You ain't holding. Hey, bro, I ain't dealing with you no more.
No, what's that picture?
I ain't dealing with you no more.
Alright, this is
I ain't dealing with you no more.
Psalm 14 and verse 12.
I tried your spirit. You bring forth.
I'm asking you a question.
Bring
I
forth
wanna
fruits,
reply.
meet for repentance, man. You can keep it moving, my man.
How can you bring down light to people if you cannot talk to me?
No, you could keep it moving.
No, I want to listen.
Okay, listen
I have my
then.
ears open to everything.
All right.
Wisdom of Solomon 14 verse 13. For neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever.
From the beginning was Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and his son. Idols never existed. That's a creation of men.
By the vain glory of men, they entered into the world.
Yeah, like Xerxes.
And therefore shall they come shortly to an end.
Yep.
For a father afflicted with untimely mourning, when he had made an image of his child soon taken away,
Tammuz
now honored him as a god, which was then a dead man. And
Nimrod was a dead man. They honor Nimrod as a god. Tammuz is dead. They honor him as a god. Semiramis dead. They honor her as a god. And that resonated throughout the ancient world, even into the world we're in today. All goes back to really them original fornications, man.
And delivered to them that were under him ceremonies and sacrifices. Thus in process of time, an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law.
That's right. It grew into something bigger, to the point where now you look at Hinduism, you got millions of people following them rites and rituals from some fornication that started off very small. Oh, Islam, you got hella Muslims, man. Go on.
And graven images were worshipped by the commandments of the kings, whom men could not honor in presence.
Now you brought that out, he brought that in Daniel. Nebuchadnezzar did the same thing, did he not? He made a commandment, everyone's got to worship this and that. And Esau's going to do the same thing with that mark of the beast.
Whom men could not honor in presence, because they dwelt far off. They took the counterfeit of his visage from far and made an express image of a king.
So they wanted to worship that particular idol. They wanted to travel. They'll make an idol, a copy of the idol, so they could worship that idol when they were traveling. Isn't that what they do? Ephraim got this guy in his car. Yeah. In his taxi, 8 of them.
They took the counterfeit visage from far and made an express image of a king whom they honored, to the end that by this their foreigners might flatter him that was absent as if he were present. Also the singular diligence of the artificer did help to set forward the ignorant to more superstition. For he, peradventure, willing to please one in authority, forced all his skill to make the resemblance of the best fashion.
Yeah, man, they put all their skill into making them idols back then. You know, nice gold, silver.
And so the multitude, allured by the grace of the work, took him now for a god, which a little before was but unhonored as a man. And
like Nimrod, at one time he was a man, now he's got all these people worshipping him. And he was just a man, a baby that was born. He ain't nobody, he ain't the son of the Lord. He's just a dude. He was just a mighty man in the earth, a hunter. And now all of a sudden he's ruling the underrealm and all kind of, you know, chariot in the sun around and all that. Come on, man. Where you get that from?
And this was an occasion to deceive the world, for men, serving either calamity or tyranny, did ascribe unto stones the stocks of the incommunicable name. Moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of God, but whereas they lived in a great war of ignorance.
A great war of ignorance, blackness. The word ignorant, man, is nothing but blackness and darkness, and that's what these people are in. If you don't know the Holy Scriptures, man, you're in ignorance, man. You guys, you know, you're ignorant, man. You don't know the Lord. You don't know the Heavenly Father, man. You're in blackness.
Though so great praise called they peace. For whilst thou slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made reverence of strange rites, they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled.
Isn't that what's happening? Even that what's happening in society? Marriages are not left undefiled. Man and woman in this society is all broken apart because they don't follow onto the ways of the Heavenly Father. They follow onto the ways of rebellion, the ways of chaos, the ways of evil, man. And that's why in society everything is breaking down, man. And it all begins with idolatry, man. It all goes back to idolatry. Worshipping something other than the Heavenly Father, man, and not taking heed to His word, which is how you worship. It leads to everything that we're seeing in this society, man. Wickedness, evil, adultery. Go on.
For either one slew another treacherously, or grieved him by adultery.
Yep, he slew, stabbing up mans, killing mans, over what? Over ego, money, you know?
You alright there, bro? You alright, man? How are you doing?
Alright, man. Good, man.
Good. And you know where the prophets, man?
Listening.
You know where the prophets?
Human on his walk. On his neck. Hold on. Yo, bro.
It's verse 25. So that they reigned in all men without exception, blood, manslaughter, theft, and dissimulation.
You can see that's how it was in the ancient world, and even more so today. Because what? They're not following the ways of the Lord. They're in ignorance. Okay? Especially among our people, all that is rife among our people. Because they're in the state of idolatry, man. They're not taking heed to the precepts, man. You ain't supposed to set your brother up to get robbed. That's wickedness, man. You're supposed to spy out your brother to rob you. Scripture says thou shalt not steal, man. Kidnap a man. You're kidnapping, man. All that. Scripture says you ain't supposed to do that, man. All that's wickedness. Spy out, you know.
Corruption, unfaithfulness.
People act like we're so crazy, but what we're promoting is love thy neighbor.
That's right. That's right.
You know, the Lord said love thy neighbor, man.
Things, man.
Among our people, we're promoting that we love each other, going back into the keeping of the commandments, man.
Right.
And we're just so evil, man. You know?
Corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury.
Corruption, unfaithfulness. These people out here are not faithful to the Lord. They believe in this world. They believe in money. They believe in degrees and careers. They don't really believe and you know who the most unfaithful people are? People in these churches, man.
Yeah.
They're the biggest hypocrites. That's why the Lord's gonna deal with them, man. They don't really believe in the Bible, man.
Right.
They believe in their degree, they believe in their job, they believe in prosperity, they believe in the pound, the dollar. That's what they really believe in, and that's gonna be found to be true when the mark of the beast is brought forth to them. They're gonna take the mark of the beast, and it's gonna be found out that they had no faith in the Lord, man. Okay? Because we believe this place is going to be destroyed, man.
Right.
So guess what, man? We don't need nothing in here, man. We use the world as not abusing it, man. Okay?
Verse 26, disquieting.
We believe in the kingdom of heaven. These people in the churches, they believe that this world's going to go on forever. Because they think the kingdom of heaven is somewhere floating up in the sky. They don't know that the kingdom of heaven's going to be here on earth. But for the kingdom of heaven to come, this kingdom's got to be destroyed, man.
Right.
Fire, man. They don't believe that, man. They just want to go to church every Sunday and do the same bullshit. It's nothing more than a popularity contest, a social club. That's all that church is. I know. I've been there. I was in that shit for most of my life, man. I'm still around it because I've got families that's still in there. It's just a social club. Them people ain't serious, man. They're a fellowship. Bullshit. They're playing games, man. Okay? Being in the church for 60 years still ain't worked out. You ain't supposed to eat pork yet. And you've been in the church, you've been reading the Bible for 60 years and you ain't come to the decision you ain't gonna eat pork. And still celebrating Christmas and you've been reading the scriptures for 60 years and the Bible tells you in Jeremiah the 10th chapter about the Christmas tree and how it's off as hell. And they're gonna put a Christmas tree up in the church.
In the church, brother.
And say, bless the Lord. The Lord's gonna destroy them, man. If they don't repent.
Verse 26, disquieting of good men.
Oh, disquieting of good men. Men that want to be good. If you want to be a good person in this world, you want to uphold righteousness, you're going to be disquieted in this man's society. You're walking down the street, you see women walking around dressed like sluts, homosexuals. You know what I'm saying? Guys coming around, all you're hearing about is adultery, murder, theft, idolatry, wickedness. It disquiets you, man. You put on the TV, you disquiet him. The scripture says, disquieting of good men, which is the elect. Oh, hold on. Get me Ezekiel 9 and 4. But the real men of the Lord are going to be sighing and crying for all the abominations, man, in this society, man.
Right.
Ezekiel, I can't watch X Factor, man. Full of faggots, man. That stuff makes me angry. I get angry, man. I get vexated in the spirit, man. I gotta drink. I gotta go buy a, ginger wine or something, man. Disquieting of good men.
It's Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon their foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Now, that's the men of the Lord. How wicked this world is, you're supposed to be sighing and crying, man, for all the wickedness and the abomination, the pedophilia, man. You got all these people claiming to be Christians, man. Right? And all this pedophilia going on, they ain't saying a damn thing about it, man. That football scandal that came out, all them football coaches fucking them little boys, man. Where are all these Christians, since they're so holy, talking about that? Demanding some justice, man. They don't care. They got a job, they got a career, they just going along with their life to go to church on a Sunday, sing a few, especially them Pentecostals, run around the church 10 times. Some old nigger woman drop on the floor, foaming out the mouth. Oh, she's in the spirit, speaking in some language, some demonic tongue. She's holy. We're actually vexated by that, man. The animals are getting abused, mistreated. We're vexed, man.
There was a story about, what was it, man? The woman, man, in Zimbabwe, like the pastor wasn't fucking his wife, man. Yeah, man. He was fucking other women in the congregation.
You made the adultery,
like him for 8 years. He didn't fuck his wife. I'm like, guys.
That's off, man. That's wicked. Hey, if you're a man of the Lord, you're gonna be angry. You're gonna be vexated by the society, man. You ain't gonna be walking around with a smile on your face all the time, man. Because you're gonna be disquieted, man, just from looking at people, man. Man, when I'm embarking, man, you know what it's like, man. You're just looking at these people like these people are demons, man. Go on.
Verse 5. And to the others.
But that's it on that. That's the only point I wanted. Let's go, man. These people, man, in the churches are gone. They're gone, man. Forget about it. Go on up. Disquieting of good men.
Again, verse 26, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good turns.
Forgetfulness, that's what these people are like. You do something good for someone, they'll forget about it, man. And that's Jake, man. You do something good for a Jake, man, that Jake, he gonna forget about it, man. And turn around and do you wrong, man.
That's Jake.
That's a fact, man. That's happened in your family. That's the story of Jake, man. I can give you a million stories, man. You might raise children and they turn around and forget about you, man. That's how it is in this world, man. I know stories like that, man. That old granny somewhere dying, man, and niggas are out there like driving around in their rims chasing hoes. Can't take a little bit of time to go look after, you know, help the woman out that raised their ass. Or the man or whatever, man. You know what it's like. They don't remember nothing, man. You're supposed to remember when someone does something good for you, man.
That's right.
Defiling of good souls. Changing of kind.
Defiling. Let's read that again.
Defiling of souls.
Defiling of souls. When you go and you try and get other people to do the wickedness you're doing, man. Enticing other people to do wickedness, man. To do evil. Hey, my mother's trying to get me to come back to Christ. That's fruit. Oh, man. What kind of world is this, man? Come back to Jesus. Whoa, man. What kind of world is this, man? Because I ain't like my man from Shy. My mama ain't out here.
Crazy, bro.
My mama ain't out here in the camp. That's my son.
Campaign for mama.
Like it's the NFL or something.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, shout out, bro.
Campaign for mamas and all that.
That's my baby.
Shout out, mama, big mama C.
Changing of kind. Disorder in marriages.
Is it changing of what?
Of kind.
Changing of kind. Out of order, man. Transgenders, now they got the hormone therapy. So you gotta, hey, don't deal with these young girls, man. That's like 21, that could be a man. Because they're around that age group where they could have had that hormone therapy, man. You gotta watch it, man. Now she like 30, she didn't have that hormone therapy, so you gonna know every, but when they're the young ones now, because they get that hormone therapy from their, they don't develop into being a man at all. They don't get the jaw or the shoulders, man. So they actually look like women, man. Them 16-year-old transgenders, you won't know what the fuck you do. You gotta stay, you gotta hold back, man.
That's right, bro.
You gotta let the Lord sort them out.
Disorder in marriages.
Disorder in marriages, oh man. These women are off, man. Go on.
Adultery.
Oh.
And shameless uncleanliness.
Shameless uncleanliness, man. Shameless meaning they just do it like it's nothing, man. Doing all kind of madness, man. All these sex programs they have, people going on TV, showing their relationship. What's the word? What's the word again? Discretion, man. Just shameless, man. Remember one time I was in Little, man, and this little black bitch was like, yeah, I'm on my period. I mean, goddamn, does the whole store need to know that? No shame, man. They'll tell you anything on camera. People will do a selfie taking a shit or something, you know?
Well, you will take a picture of this shit. That's what we can do.
Animals.
Verse 27. For the worshipping of idols not to be named is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil.
The beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil is idolatry, man. That's why we're here to bring back an elect of Israel to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, man. Which is going to purge idolatry out of Israel when the 2/3 are destroyed. And then guess what? When the elect is set up, we're going to purge idolatry from among the nations, man.
Can't wait, brother. Can't wait. Can't wait, brother.
That's the order of things. Okay, and you brothers got any, I kind of topped it off right there. Yeah, it's getting a bit, we could go all night, Yeah, you know how we do. Hey, brothers ain't got no more precepts. You got a preset? You got a preset? Okay. Oh, you got a mark of the beast?
Yeah, you want to start it?
Oh no, we ain't got to get into that. Hey man, but with that, you know, shalom. Shalom.